Today's March 15th, and today's quote is entitled, "What rating do you give?" When you go to a hotel, sometimes you give a rating. Yes, it was nice. I give 5 stars, and I recommend it. Or no, it was not nice. I would never stay there again. And you give no stars. How many stars would you give to the material world? Would you recommend staying here to others? I often say the material world is the best place I know not to come back to. So I thought this was kind of a funny example, but appropriate and interesting. As you know, you can give ratings on hotels, restaurants, stores, products, whatever. I think a hotel is good because the idea of the hotel is you give a rating and you say, I would definitely come back there, or I would only come back there if I couldn't find anything else, or I definitely would not come back there. It was really bad. So how do you rate the material world? Would you recommend anybody come back here? It's an interesting question. Of course, we know the answer is no, I wouldn't recommend it. At least that's what we're supposed to say. But I'm actually asking you, how would you rate it? Would you consider coming back? Oh, it's okay. You know, it's not bad. Make a few adjustments and you'll be all right. I'll give it a few stars. No. If that's how you think, that's not good. So we should actually give it no stars. We should give it a 0-star rating. And we should not want to ever come back here, as I said, the best place I've ever been not to come back to. Now sometimes Prabhupada would say, be fully prepared to go back home, back to Godhead. And I always saw this as an analogy. And have your bags packed, let's get ready to go. Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Or are you hesitant? Do you want to, like, are you afraid? Well, what if I go and I don't like it up there and now I can't come back here? Or are you afraid that there's things here that you don't want to leave yet? You're still giving it a few stars. And no, it's okay. It's not bad. Something to contemplate, something to meditate on. But as we progress in Krishna consciousness, we should come to the point where we give the material world no stars. We do not want to come back here. Our bags are packed, and we are fully prepared to go home, back to Godhead. You know, many lectures Prabhupada gave, he ended by saying, and in this life, you can go back home, back to Godhead. Many lectures. Do this, do that, understand the Bhagavatam, understand this and that. And in this life, you can go back home, back to Godhead. And everyone would cheer and scream and faint and jump. And that was the mission. Go back home, back to Godhead. So that's our mission. Go back home. But don't go back home if you can't take many people with you. Bring as many people as you can. Give this world a 0-star rating. Hare Krishna.